As you create your digital document content, take a moment and consider whether or not the color choices you've made will help make your content easy to read and navigate. Let's take a look at color contrast and how to effectively emphasize text. First, let's make sure there's sufficient contrast between the document background and text color. We are able to manually test color contrast ratios using a color contrast analyzer. I will use the free downloadable analyzer provided by the Pacella Group. Using the dropper, I will get a sample of the foreground and background colors. According to the results, the color chosen does not meet color contrast requirements. I will select a darker shade to meet contrast requirements and go through the manual testing process again. The use of good color contrast makes text easier to see. A combination of a dark and a light color often work well together. A poor contrast between the background and text can make the document difficult to read. Difficulties can also arise when a pattern is used as the background, so ideally a white background and dark text is best. Next, I want to make sure I don't use color alone to convey meaning, such as emphasis. Some people have color vision deficiency that affects how they perceive color. To them, red, green, or blue may be muted. It's a good idea to use text formatting in addition to color to help make the emphasis. But I'll also need to make it stand out in a way that doesn't rely on color alone, so I'll also apply the bold format. I want the emphasis to be a little more subtle, so I'll use italics instead. I'll also avoid underlining large amounts of text because underlining is usually reserved for hyperlinks. Overall, I'll make sure that bold and italics are used sparingly. Using a theme is a popular method for quickly formatting the look and feel of your digital content. It is important to check all element colors of selected themes to ensure sufficient color contrast. You are able to make adjustments to theme colors by using the tools under the Design tab. In PowerPoint, you will need to select the More button located to the right of the list of variants in the Variant subgroup. Select Customized Colors. Notice you are also able to adjust the theme-based color of hyperlinks using this feature. Taking a minute or two to make sure you've used accessible color considerations will help ensure that color won't cause a barrier for anyone reading your content.